Good morning. Welcome to the WEX Wakeup for Wednesday, January 24th. I'm Christy Matino. Former President Donald Trump beat former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley in the New Hampshire primary last night, defeating her roughly 54% to 43%. Our Hayston Willis was at Trump's watch party. He has more from New Hampshire.
Donald Trump's watch party wrapped up just moments ago, and despite a somewhat closer than expected result, he said it's time to move on to the general election and time for Nikki Haley to drop out.
I said, I can go up and I can say to everybody, oh, thank you for the victory, it's wonderful, or I can go up and say, who the hell was the imposter that went up on the stage before and claimed a victory? She did very poorly, actually, but Ron beat her also. You know, Ron came in second and he left. She came in third and she's still hanging around.
Haley says she's staying in, campaigning in South Carolina starting on Wednesday, and spending $4 million on ads in the next primary state. In New Hampshire, I'm Hayston Willis for the Washington Examiner.
And although Nikki Haley came up short in the New Hampshire primary to former President Trump, she says she won't be dropping out of the race quite yet.
New Hampshire is first in the nation. It is not the last in the nation. This race is far from over. There are dozens of states left to go. And the next one is my sweet state of South Carolina.
In a speech Tuesday night, Haley also questioned the mental fitness of 77-year-old Trump and 81-year-old President Biden. She called for mental competency tests for politicians over the age of 75 and challenged Trump to a debate.
Trump claims he'd do better than me in one of those tests. Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. But if he thinks that, then he should have no problem standing on a debate stage with me.
Haley had staked part of her campaign on winning in New Hampshire, where independents make up the largest share of voters. Several of them who spoke with the Washington Examiner said their support for Haley was based off their opposition to Trump, whose path to the GOP presidential nomination significantly increased after winning the Iowa caucuses and New Hampshire primary. And Arizona GOP Chairman Jeff DeWit appeared to offer Republican Kari Lake a bribe to not run for Senate in Arizona. In a leaked audio recording released on Tuesday, DeWit asked Lake last March to name her price to stay out of that Senate race, also saying that, quote, very powerful people are trying to keep her out of the contest. The Washington Examiner reached out to Lake's campaign for comment. We have not yet heard back. Thanks for joining us this morning on the WEX Wake Up. Be sure to give us a follow on social media so you stay in the know of all those headlines trending in politics.